Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. I'm good, I'm good. Not gonna be super long stream today. Have to wake up tomorrow early. And today had quite hard training session. Yes, the dog is good. How do you know how ghost acts? I have no idea from what kind of environment you come from, if you see me as ghost. How did I get you impressed? I did not say even anything yet. Yo, 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 Ab. Nothing is on my mind actually. My mind is a spontaneous happening. I never know what will arise in my mind in this moment. This is why YouTube live streaming is quite interesting. Sorry, we'll add a little bit message delay. You are running fast today. Hello, hello, Fran. Rusty, it better be a good one. No, no, man, not Russian. Liso, not doing anything right now. But in general, these are self-inquiry live streams. We talk here about your mind and what do you think about your mind? How do you look at your thoughts? How do you look at yourself? Is there yourself? Well, I can speak Russian a little bit, but I speak Russian really badly. Time is 11 p.m. From Latvia. Yes, of course. That one. Yo, new name. New name, tell me, how can you be so dedicated? Respect, brother. Yes, nobody is perfect. Andy, so you think that everyone lives in problems? That problems are a big deal for everyone? Because you know there are people who see problems, there are people who see solutions. "34. You do lots of overthink. Well, there is no problem in you overthinking anything. Problem can start to arise if you attach yourself to the things you overthink, thoughts you overthink, if you identify as them. Hello, hello. Andy, don't know, man. Hello, username. Yes, Tony, in Latvia, especially in our capital city, many people speak Russian. We have Russian people here, but majority is Latvian people. Younger generation almost doesn't speak Russian. They speak English, Latvian. Eternally spinning. You may be right about that. Because real happiness is not about crazy being happy, bliss all the time. Okayness, neutrality. Can make you be okay with suffering as well as happiness. Power of no identification, seeing through the one who identifies. Yes, Portugal is opposite of Latvia. I have been to Portugal. I like it there. I like in many places, also in Latvia. What's happiness for me? Lots of happenings in life, same as you. Not quite philosopher, just someone who realized that there is no separate self inside the mind. That's all. But I couldn't say I realized it only through daily life. I was a crazy meditator. I have no hair routine, dude. For real. These are just my hair. Just wash them, dry them, that's all. Andy, well, let me ask you, why do you have to believe in God? What do you want from God? What is God for you and what do you want from it? Because, dude, if you are seeking for happiness, not even happiness, I would say peace and freedom, do you think that some kind of God in your mind can give it to you? Hey, lavender girl. Eternally spinning, there is nothing wrong with believing it. I believed as well. While beliefs has power over someone in you, God may be important. No, I'm not atheist. Chill, chill, chill. Today my nose is, one nostril is closed. I guess, thank you, Aidan. Hey, 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 yo, yo. Yes, new name, one nostril is closed. That happens if I run run too fast in training. You don't see God as a specific entity like a bearded man. That's cool, that's cool. You think that's universal rule. How I see it is that if something can be God, should be God, then it is right here and now, always here and now. So God is not about one, it's about everything. While you seek for one God, you will not find it. Greetings, greetings to India. Hello, hello. Yo, observer. Greetings, man. Randy, are you worried about right and wrong? Can words show you what is right? Words are always about right and wrong, about different perceptions. Don't get attached to words. If any kind of words makes you feel something in you, then why? And there is no problem that is completely normal if words make you feel something, but why is it important for you? From where comes this importance? New name, that is very good discovery actually. This is very awesome how you put this, because certainty seeking loop. That is just a layer, another layer of identity. You see, all these loops feels different. New name, if only you could see that no matter how you feel, how strong you feel about something, these feelings actually are the same. Yes, they feel in you differently, with different pull, but they all are the same. They will pass. They are, you know why they are all the same? Because they are not you. They come into you and they go away. Yo, shalom. Hello, Hassan. I'm sorry to say that, but I am not Ed Sheeran. I am Ted Sheeran. For real. My name is Ted Sheeran. Yes, new name. These feelings attach themselves to different thoughts and things. You see it clearly. But you see you see this, some feelings as something big, because you don't see who is in you identifying with these feelings. Who feels real in you in these feelings. You still don't see this you, because when you will see it, you will laugh and you will never be tricked again. With no you, when you see that this you in your mind is illusion, nothing can trick you again. No feelings, no thoughts. Yet they still appear. Everything appears as always. Everything arises in you, these feelings, these thoughts. Yet they bring something completely fresh. No, I cannot play guitar. Thank you, Machnor. New name. You will not have doubt in that when you realize it clearly. the doubt will be gone. Wait, so sorry, the doubt will not be gone. Doubt can stay, but this doubt will have no power over someone in you. This thought of me, this feeling of some you in your mind, is the mother of all thoughts. It is actually the mother of suffering, not mother of thoughts. It is mother of illusion. If this breaks, if this I is seen as nothing, then it's all over. Then it's all over for your old life. A new life will begin for you. Hello, Mirish. No, I do not model. Dishatan. Bob Street, what help? I probably cannot help you. Maybe someone in chat can. Meme, we are yapping about no self, no self-realization. Thank you, real me. What is the motive of this life? Dude, sorry, but when I do these live streams, YouTube does not ask me for my motive. So I haven't think about it yet. No, I do not know about Advaita philosophy. Violet, I have no motive of life. Life is not about some one motive. Life is everything. Life is this is the only life. At this moment, it will never be something else. Right here, right now. Yes, real me. Advaita is non-duality. Then I probably know about Advaita. Who am I and you're not asking my name? I can tell you, who am I not? So you said one thing, I am not my name. I am not my body. I am not my mind. I am not the observer. I am not this inner monologue. I am not feelings in me. I am not God. All these things I will never be. You cannot find who you are. That's the thing. And there is so much freedom in it. You should try to find who you are. But you cannot find it. Because if you would find it, then you would die at that moment. Wanting to find self, wanting to know who you are, those are big inner borders. They can be big obstacles to real freedom. But they should be there. They should happen. How can you find who am I? We have limited senses thinking. Mimi, for me, meditation helped a lot, and inner silence. A lot. In many times I forget to mention importance of you being able to meditate, because when you meditate you see it all, what it is there in you. Everything arises. Let's say boredom, panic of your thoughts, fear of stillness. All this arises. If you cannot be okay with whatever arises, then you should do it more. Man, I don't even use Facebook. I created Facebook, but I don't use it. No, I do not know Sidhu Vala. Yep, new name. I know you like these answers from me, new name. These completely random answers. How can you achieve my level of peace? Through inner storms, dude. Through all the inner storms. Through inner sacrifice. I already told you, can you sit and meditate and look, just look on whatever arises, and do this maybe every day. There are lots of ways how to reach inner peace, but I'm telling you what I did. Inner peace comes through inner pain, fear, doubt. All of this has to be accepted, that it is there and that it is not you. Let's say, while inner fear or inner doubt has lots of identity for you in it, these feelings will be felt quite intense in you, and this can be a quiet period of time. But if you don't start to look in you, well, then just it's gonna take much longer. You must confront the one that seeks peace within you. Yes, and that one is not just, I mean, it is just a thought, but it brings so much with it. Like I said, this fear, doubt, stress, all kinds of stuff. Can you sit still, let's say with anxiety, with boredom, and let it take over you? Let it just be in you. This is how illusion of I breaks apart. When you do something opposite, as usually. No, you don't need to be Buddhist. I meditated, well, forget the word meditate. I did not read Buddhist books or Hinduist books. Meditation, dude, is just a word, but it's basically natural happening when you don't do anything with your body and your mind and observe, be present. You don't need to call it meditation. No, in my hand it's just a incense stick. Real me, completely everything is necessary, yes. But I mean, even if someone has thoughts or belief that something is not necessary in you or something is necessary, this kind of belief will not change actually anything, because thoughts and feelings moves freely in you. You cannot walk on a street and figure out what will be your next thought. You cannot walk on a street and figure out what will be the next feeling in you. Meme, no, I do not think all of this is consciousness. All of this is all. It's not only about consciousness. Consciousness is just one part. Meme, no, table is not conscious. Don't worry about table. Worry only about your mind. If you want to worry about anything. Real me. How can all of this be pure awareness? I don't know what awareness means to you. I'm not a fan of giving one word to just this. Words doesn't matter. Images in your mind to some kind of word also doesn't matter. When you say awareness, you probably have some feeling to it, some image to it. You still seek something to awareness. But it's not even about awareness. Toby Rama, don't worry, I do not burn this stick. For real. I just like to smell it. Words matter, yes. Everything matters, don't worry. The way I speak to you is for you potentially be able to notice something, realize something. You need to clarify what do you mean by awareness, Meme? Because of course everything arises from somewhere. In order to arise, waves in ocean cannot be there without ocean. Yet it is not only about waves and ocean. Your mind will never know everything. My mind will never know everything. In conversations like this, people forget that there is things you can know, things you cannot know, and things you shouldn't know. It doesn't matter. If you feel like the need to know in you is more powerful than being okay with not knowing, then there is definitely a big identification with some inner self behind it. If knowing is more powerful than not knowing in you, then you are already dividing. Oneness is not seen. Oneness is not seen. No, I am not Osho fan, but I know some Osho's teachings. No new name. Maybe only me actually. Maybe only I rub this incense stick. I don't know. Vishesh, I spread common sense. Common sense. Maybe not even common sense. Just talking about mind and body, this moment. All the content in your mind. And when I say all, I mean all. Is your role dissolved too? The role is always there. Do you understand what dissolve means? It's like becoming transparent. I don't know better words. Everything is in you right here at this moment. It's just the content of life. Do you get what I mean by everything? Hello, Angela. What is peace? I would say peace is acceptance of whatever is. Just being okay with whatever is. Meme, don't worry. They can fuck your mind. These questions, these topics. But it will not always be like that. Justin, there is no reason to not be calm. I would say people get start to be not calm when they carry a sensation of personal self, let's say in comments. Can you read all of these comments and be okay with all of them? Be okay with whatever arises, whatever feeling arises behind these comments. Because if you cannot do that, then this is teaching you something very big if you are open to look at it. Justin, this world will, it's not only about fire. There will always, in nature, dude, in nature, there will always be, let's say, peace and chaos, creation and destruction, always. You are not apart from nature. You will never be on this earth apart from nature. Your mind is just the same nature. Your body is nature. Of course, people are here to evolve as species. That includes searching for better life, more happiness, less anxiety, chaos, and so on. But there will never be a point with zero destruction, zero chaos, and so on. Why do I think there will be no 100% peace and no destruction? Because look at nature. You are nature. You are from this earth. You are not an alien. How can there be no distraction and no chaos in nature? Hello, Risha. why we are on earth, to live, to be, to survive biologically. But you know, another question, another topic is everything that you perceive, I mean, is everything that you perceive, is this not just a dream? GG's Enigma. Do you have something more to say, or this is your last comment? Of course, you can continue commenting from different profile. Yes, JJ. Let's see, for these kind of questions that you have, you are trying to rush, because when you will die, I will not say that it's all going to be clear for you, because there will be no you. But it will be what it will be, no matter what you think about it. Don't rush it. Just see that there is nothing more than this moment, and you will use your full potential. Kerry, conversation is always about what appears in comment section. But this channel is about self-inquiry. Animals. Kerry, well, not quite. Kerry, I prefer to talk about topics that can help you to realize who are not you, what are not you. Because I know that This is where peace and freedom lies. Why you can't meditate? I don't know, brother. Why do you feel that way? Yo, Olivia. Kerry, so you're saying that being spiritual is some kind of something more than all the rest. Kerry, the one who is dividing people, not only people, anything, the one who is choosing what is important and what is not important, giving sense of importance, that is ego. People who vegans are not bad. People who eat meat are not bad. It's not about being good or bad. But I don't know why I see all the time crazy vegans who just want to start fight. They don't want peace. They want peace for animals, but they don't want peace for people. I found that quite interesting. Kerry, you asked me again if people who choose cruelty are people who choose cruelty spiritual. What is about spiritual people? What's that big about spiritual people? Are spiritual people better than all the rest people? Why do you think I choose violence and cruelty? I was vegetarian for like 8 to 10 years. And then my blood analysis showed me that I have to eat meat. I live in cold environment. Fruits and vegetables are not fresh here in winter. And I can eat sweets and die early, or I can survive. No, David, I cannot be Jesus Christo because I am 34 years old. Well, yes, Andre, that was my experience as well. But of course, I don't support. There are things I don't support, like suffering, but there is a great catch in this topic actually. Because Vegans, dude, they have such a crazy spiritual egos, such a huge identity in being vegan. This kind of ego, well, this kind of ego is very hard to see through. That's the thing. If you carry such a huge identity in something, then it's almost impossible. But it is possible, but it is almost impossible. No, sorry, almost. Do I say it right? Almost impossible. Unimpossible. Well, whatever. It's not quite possible to be free and in peace if you carry in you any kind of such a strong identification over some you. Don't worry, Minota. If you will watch deeply enough, you will see me not only smiling, impossible is correct. I will forget it either way, but thank you for clarifying that. Kerry, well, when you are in peace, Kerry, just tell me that. When you are in peace with the world, with people, with animal, with nature, with your body, your mind, your personality, when you are in peace, just tell me that. And we can end this discussion here. Just see you later. I see that you want to spread message, Kerry. Thank you. That is not bad message. Don't do harm to animals, of course, of course. But that is not quite reality for many people, and it is not so needed. Animals, actually, they do not perceive themselves as separate self. Well, that is only from what I know. I am not animal. Well, I am animal, but I am not animal in that way. But from what I know, dude, animals don't have your mind. People really love to give animals their own mind, in their mind. That is quite interesting illusion, actually. And if I want to be completely honest, actually, one last thing about this topic. Don't you see that vegetables and fruit are as much alive as animals? They are alive, dude, they are alive. You destroy them, you make them suffer somehow when you eat them, when you like pluck them off the tree or dig off from the ground or whatever. Yes, everything is alive. Yes, animals carry like a deeper sense of suffering than animals maybe. They are different mechanisms, but not the same as human. And everything will die either way someday. The sun will die someday. Sorry, did not read comments. I'm back to comment section. To another topic. You about to crash out? Why are you so weak? Look in you. What looking at me, listening to me, makes arise in you? Can you not handle it? Okay, Olivia, I will give you only actually 24-hour timeout. Not complete ban. Maybe, Olivia, you will type something else next time, I don't know. Hello, Luis. How to stay calm in any situation? You don't need to stay calm in any situation. Risha. But if you are in war with yourself, you will definitely, most of the time, will not be calm. But it's not only about being calm. You don't hold peace in you. There is no one in you who holds peace. I don't hold peace. I don't hold calmness. When it is there, it is there. What can I do if it's in most of the time there? Nothing. I guess it's natural. Dude, but if I would walk on the street and some situation happens when you have to react fast, adrenaline kicks in, I would not be so calm. Yet there would be probably okayness with that. That is some level of calmness, but not in a way you see me right here. No, I'm not Luis from USA. Thank you, C Machine Dude. Well, for me it is not hard. Because all I talk about with you just arises right now. You recently discovered that you get self-worth high from being a purist. What is purist? Purist. I don't know if I do that because I don't know what is purist. Yo, Giga Chat Goncha. No, I'm from Latvia. But my ancestors are from many places. Probably. Andre, your soul is filled with many emotions, all the emotions, often sadness and anxiety. Calmness comes when walking in nature or exercising. Of course, physically, if you just live, even without trying to do self-inquiry, anxiety, emotions, and peace are in cycles all the time, and you don't even know why. That is where self-inquiry can kick in and show you more. Luis loved to España as well. I have been to some regions of España, and my wife talks Spanish as well. Victor, I do understand Russian language, but I do not speak Russian. I speak English. Well, I little bit can't talk Russian, but I speak English and Latvian, a little bit German, a little bit Russian. Do I believe spirit changing their body after death? Well, I can believe it or I can believe it not. It's just a belief. But how I see this is that, dude, nothing, it's not, okay, this is not something I see. It's just that it's also common sense. Nothing cannot die. Nothing can die. Everything just changes substance. Energy cannot be destroyed. Even if it can, there's always something more behind it. Your mind will die, your body will die, but something will stay. I don't know what. Hello, Buggy-ish. Yo. Good evening. How do you explain nothingness? Look at your room, if you are in a room. How can all the furniture be there? Ei, Klau, vienmēr tā, ka tu man māji. Which religion is best? I don't know, dude. I really do not know about religions. If you want to go in some kind of religion, I don't know, I don't even know, dude. If you feel that you need it, because I'm not against religions, if you feel anything, just flow in that direction. What is elitism? What is spiritual elitism? I lost my incense stick. Where you are learning to philosophies, Minato. This is the thing. I am not talking with you from what I read or some philosophies. I am talking with you just from this moment. This is just my perception. My words probably have some influence of something I have read, because there is no other way how words can come into your mind. But daily, dude, I just go to work, do training, spend time with friends, family. I don't read. I don't consume philosophies or religions or nothing of this. Well, sometimes I watch some YouTube videos. Stock market. Know the companies. Know what are they up to. Know what will be modern in the world in upcoming years. And together with this, buy at some pullback, buy low, buy strong companies that are in some kind of difficulties. This is actually very good advantage if you know what I'm talking about. Yes, Andre, I could be naturally philosophical. Spiritual elitism is when a person thinks they are better than others because of their spirituality. We had discussion like before 20 minutes with some person who thinks that spirituality is something more important than anything else. This is just ego. This is just another layer of ego. Dude, spiritual persons are not something more or something less than anybody else. Some random farmer is the same as some spiritual guru. Doesn't matter. The truth is the same for everyone. Existence is the same for everyone. Andre, I don't know nothing about Bitcoin. I am stocks person. Okay. My wife is going to sleep, so I will end the stream. I will not be streaming tomorrow because I will go to dentist to check some teeth, but after tomorrow there will be different type of stream. Probably maybe only 2 of you will be there because that will be early stream. Meme, I work in a family company. I do programming related stuff, but I'm not a programmer. In simple terms, I work in office. That's all. That's all you need to know. Good night, good night. No, I do not smoke. No, no, no. My body do not need to consume smoke. Okay, Baggy. Will AI take jobs? It's doing it already, man. We in our job are using AI a lot. Everyone around me is using it for job. But people still are the ones who are in control. Don't worry. Okay, good night, good day. Boys and girls. Switzerland is amazing, but it's very expensive. You cannot say Switzerland is the best because it is great, but there is no best. The best is something personal.